Confounding photos captured by motion sensor trail cameras. Modern technology has transformed everything in our daily lives. It's even impacted the natural world itself. If you're the kind of person who likes to get away and explore nature, then you've probably noticed the trail cameras that often dot hiking paths the world over. Intended to keep trails safe and allow for natural observation, these cameras are motion-activated and are helpful for capturing the local flora and fauna in their element. They definitely provide viewers with a peek into the secret lives of animals, too. What these creatures do when no one else is watching might make your jaw drop. 1. Who knows what this deer was doing, but he wound up getting a barrel stuck between his antlers. Perhaps he was stumbling around in the dark too close to civilization. Go home, Bambi, you're drunk. 2. Nature is full of hilarious animals, but none know how to steal the limelight quite the way a raccoon can. While the deer here are content to ignore the camera, this raccoon opts for a photobomb for the ages. 3. No one would argue with the fact that tigers are absolutely majestic. Just see how regal this big cat looks after his dip in the mud. Have you ever seen an animal more photogenic than this guy? 4. Bucks use their antlers to help them assert their dominance against other males, but it's also not uncommon for those antlers to pick up forest debris just like this unlucky guy did. That's a very snazzy hat, sir. 5. The fox is a notoriously solitary creature, unless she's raising her young, of course. Check out this stunning secret portrait of a mother fox nursing her kids in the night. It looks like she could use some shut-eye, but it's still absolutely precious. 6. There's a lot to unpack here. Who is this mysterious young child? Does she live among the deer and only come out at night like them? Is she sleepwalking? Is she the Snow White of the modern era? We may never know. 7. Deer are normally not considered to be the bravest animals around. But check out just how tough these two are when they have to face a very angry and very hungry coyote. They won't back down. 8. Can you imagine being this close to a bear tearing through the woods? It would be nearly impossible without risking life or limb. Thanks to trail cams, you can get up close and personal without jeopardizing your safety. 9. Another great thing about hidden trail cams is that they help biologists learn new things about animals. For example, some larger animals have no problem giving smaller ones a ride around town. It's like Uber, but without the rating system. 10. This is one deer who really knows how to make a lasting impression. While the others ignore this trail cam, this guy can't help himself from coming up to the camera and giving it a friendly lick. Hello. 11. This sneaky trash panda is up to his old tricks. Check out this amazing shot of a raccoon scrambling to safety up a tree trunk before he became a nice-sized meal for this hunting coyote. 12. There are two types of people in the world, those who think deer are sweet and innocent, and those who know better. If you fall into the former of those categories, take a look at this picture and you might just change your mind. 13. This cheetah seems intrigued by something hovering just above the camera. Is it a nocturnal rodent about to become this big cat's prey? We'll never know for sure, but we do know that this pretty kitty is just as fearsome in the night as he is during the day. 14. Once again proving themselves to be the most ingenious and devious animals in the forest, this raccoon beat the system by going for a ride on a warthog's back rather than walking home after a night on the prowl. 15. Check out these two porcupines hanging out under cover of darkness. Are they fighting? Are they just making small talk? Or is this about to become a battle royale? Either way, this looks like a prickly situation. 16. Uh-oh. This poor bunny rabbit has no idea that a giant mountain lion is sneaking up behind her. Let's hope she pricked up her ears and got to hopping soon after this photograph was snapped. 17. This doe has no idea that a swooping flying squirrel is quickly approaching. All she knows is she's alone in the dark and there's a weird noise that seems to be getting louder, and louder, and louder. 18. You don't often see wolverines in the wild, so capturing this one as he's standing on his hind legs in order to investigate the trail camera is even more rare. Did he think the equipment was edible? Or was he just posing for a portrait? 19. This young buck is in the wrong place at the wrong time and is falling victim to another animal more comfortable in the night than he is. Wonder what the end result of their scuffle was. 20. When these hidden trail cams are set up, the hope is that they will capture the natural world in a way that we never get a chance to see for ourselves. Unfortunately, sometimes all these cameras capture is inexplicable nightmare fuel. Like this clown. Yikes. When these cameras were first installed, they were designed to capture the beauty and splendor of nature. They definitely do that, but they also provide some pretty unexpected laughs, too. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, and support us by subscribe to channel, and sharing this amazing story with your friends.